watching the tape back, what did you sort of take away from the game Sunday?
Yeah, I thought they played hard again. We're settling for too many field goals. We've got to find a way to create some shorter fields for the offense, and got to be able to punch it in to win those games.
You mentioned after the game that you thought Jordan played well. Just watching the tape back, anything jump out to you, sort of how he played? I know guys said he felt really composed in there.
Yeah, it was very comfortable having him out there. I thought he performed well. I think he's improving every week, but really encouraged. Felt that way after the game. Watching the film just backed it up.
Keenan, Joey, back this year?
You know, those guys, honestly, they haven't progressed their bodies like we thought they would, and they thought it would. So I think chances are probably slim. I'm not going to rule anybody out on a Wednesday, but it's been a long time since they played the game, so it'll probably be difficult.
Is that the same for anyone else that's injured, Kenneth, Zion, or are they different?
No, I think they're different, and they're working on the side right now, and we'll just see how it goes day by day. But I see them differently than the other two.
Is Josh on a protocol, or?
He's not out, but he's progressing through it. Had a good day, and we'll see how it goes.
Do you have a sense of just maybe the level of disappointment for Joey? Obviously, wanted to, like you said, was really working hard to come back.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all got to see him, but he really was. He was so close, and I feel for him, and I know he's frustrated by it. Such a gifted player and a great team guy, and I know he's extremely disappointed in it throughout the year that it's kind of gone the way it has, and he's got a lot of great ball ahead of him, and hopefully he can get back to 100%.
Just for him, how much do you think those early injuries, the foot, the toe, the hamstring early on in the season, it just felt like the season ended up kind of being a battle for him from an injury standpoint?
Yeah, Daniel, it's one of those, I hate the term snake bitten and all that, but it just seemed like it was all unique injuries that kind of happened to him, and I hate it for him personally, and obviously being with him for the number of years I've been with him, and the growth and just the quality of the person and player, you hate to see him go through that, and but he's a warrior. He'll battle back. He's going to play.
You get a win Sunday, you're in the record book for forever.
Yeah. How
bad do you want that?
Well, we made a pact as a coaching staff and team that we were going to compete for 3 games, and motivation to get ready for this game is not an issue. Y'all have seen the last 2 games. These guys have come out and play hard. We just got to find a way to get over the hump, and as far as anything personal, that's kind of irrelevant to me right now. I want to do right by these guys and the organization, and go out there and beat Kansas City.
Jalen Guyton only played 3 snaps on Sunday. Was that a game plan thing, or is he dealing with something?
No, he's not. It's just kind of how it went. I thought, speaking of that, I thought Keelan Doss made some good plays, and seeing Alex Erickson make the plays that he has, seeing guys that have opportunity to kind of step up, but sometimes it's just the way it goes in the game, and but I'm really proud of how the other guys stepped up.
It's more of a coaching decision there, Jalen?
Yeah, it's just kind of how it unfolds during a game. It's nothing negative toward Jalen. It's just how it worked out.
Just with Brandon Hymas here getting a chance to start a few games at center, just what have you seen from him on film?
Yeah, I think he's performed well. It's a difficult situation when you get to your third center, obviously. But I think he's held up well. I think he's getting better each game. I think Nuge and Sean have done a really good job with him, and he's progressing and getting better each week.
If you've worked close with Thule since he got drafted, now that he's at the end of his rookie year, where has he impressed you the most, and where has he grown the most?
I think the impress is just how well his football knowledge is. He's a very smart player. Obviously, he's tough, he's gifted, all that, but his football IQ is really, really high. And I think he's gotten better every week. He's somebody. I told him when the season started, I didn't see him as a rookie. He didn't carry himself as a rookie, and I think he's performed like a starter in the NFL. And I think the future's bright for Thule. I really do.
You think about how many untold number of people dreamt of being a head coach in the NFL at some point, and if this is your final game as an NFL head coach, what has the experience been like, and is it something you might want to try again sometime?
Yeah, I think those are great questions. I really, there's so much you're trying to do during these 3 weeks. It's hard to really sit back and see how it affects you as an individual. I've been extremely blessed in my life, and I'm grateful for everything that's happened for me. But it'll be something that, this time next week, I would probably be able to answer that a little bit more clearly for you.
Do you have a routine? Do you plan to do anything special this final game this year?
Say that again.
Do you have a routine that you do, or plan to do anything special ahead of this game, the final game?
Prepare the guys. Be on point on the messaging that I want, going all the way through it, and our staff wants. Other than that, find a way to help these guys get a win. That's really the whole focus.
Out of your control, but does part of you wish you were preparing for a full strength Chiefs team? Like, they're going to sit a lot of guys.
Yeah, like y'all have heard me say before, there's a scoreboard, so it's kind of irrelevant who they're playing. You're playing to win. But, whether, I know Mahomes is out and they're playing Blaine and he's a quality player, it's still the Chiefs. And it's a team you want to beat, and it's a division game, so there's enough to go into that one.
You mentioned, and DA mentioned this as well, that you guys were sort of wanting Derwin to get back to playing fast. He felt like he got there on Sunday, just watching the film and obviously being on the sideline. Did you feel that from him against the Broncos?
Yeah, I think early on, Darren, you could feel him, and the physicality, the energy he brings to everything. Derwin's a great player, and he can do so many things, and that's one thing we focused, DA and I, talking about, putting him in where he can have clarity and play fast, and it was great to see him play. He's a great player. He's fun to watch.